Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are safe and healthy. Welcome to our EVS II session, that is history. Today we are going to learn about the great legend Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and the lesson name is Management of Forts and the Navy. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj conquered many enemies to establish his Swaraj. Be it war or governance, his management skill can be seen in all areas. Let us learn about the management skills of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj in this lesson. My dear students, do you know what is management skill? Management skill means working in a disciplined manner on a task one has undertaken to achieve a definite goal. The management skills of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj are seen at all times in the battles he fought all his life and also in his overall administration. Now, my dear students, let us look at a few examples. Here we see the first example, building forts. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj protected his Swaraj with the help of forts. In the book Ajna Patra or Royal Edict, the importance of forts has been aptly summed up as follows. The essence of the whole kingdom is forts. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had roamed through the Sahyadri ranges in his youth. On the countless occasions he had gazed at the forts situated in Sahyadri. He had understood the importance of forts in the protection of Swaraj. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj built all three types of forts. They are forest forts, hill forts, and sea forts. A sea fort is also known as Janjira. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj employed experts like Hiroji Indulkar and Arjoji Yadav to build many new forts like Rajgarh, Pratapgarh and Sindhudurg. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj repaired some old forts like Vijayadurg, Torna and Rangna and built the new fort of Raigarh. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had about 300 forts. My dear students, do you know? It is believed that the book Ajna Patra was written by Ramchandra Pant Amatya at the order of Chhatrapati Rajaram Maharaj, the younger son of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. My dear students, let us see the next example, management of forts. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had made definite arrangements for the protection of forts. On each fort, the officers, Killedar, Sabnis and Karkhanis were appointed. The Sabnis and Karkhanis worked under the Killedar. Now let us see their work shown in the chart. Killedar means Havaldar, to protect and administer the fort, to issue orders to the Sabnis and Karkhanis, to follow government orders, instructions and letters. Now we will look after Sabnis, to keep accounts, record income and expenses on the fort, to collect revenue or tax from the subjects on the fort and around it, to handle the correspondence. Now we will see Karkhanis. supply grains and goods to the people living on the fort, to arrange for the ammunition for the guns and firearms at the time of war, to look after and maintain the fort and the buildings on it. My dear students, let us see with the next example guns and ammunition. At the time of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, guns, cannons of various sizes were used to protect the forts from the enemy. The guns were placed on the bastions and fortifications of the fort. Some forts like Purandar and Bhimgad had provisions for making guns. Guns were made from metals like iron, brass, copper, etc. In the rainy season, the guns were given a wax coating to prevent rusting. Iron and stone cannonballs and canister shots were fired at the enemy from the guns. To fire the shots, an explosive mixture was used. My dear students, let us see with the next example. The Navy. A navy consists of warships. The English, the Portuguese, the Siddhis, and the Dutch had a strong naval force. Some of these people used to plunder the villages on the sea coast and torture the villagers. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj created an independent navy to permanently subdue these enemies on the sea. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj raised several dockyards to build ships of various sizes. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj gained control over old sea forts by winning them in battles. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj repaired sea forts like Suvarnadurg and Vijayadurg. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj built a new sea fort called Sindhudurg on the Kurte Island near Malvan. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj also built the fort of Kandheri near Mumbai. The Swaraj Navy included people belonging to various seafaring communities like Koli, Bhandari, and Agri. Daulat Khan, Mainak Bhandari, Lay Patil, Darya Sarang, Tukoji Angre were some of the great men of his period, skilled in naval warfare. Because of the Maratha Navy, the English, the Portuguese, the Siddhis, and the Dutch, who were the enemies of the Marathas, began to fear and respect them. Their nuisance to Swaraj was reduced. By raising an independent and strong navy, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj defined his territorial waters and established domination over the coastal area. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj safeguarded his sea coast. This navy was the first of its kind in medieval India. That is why Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is rightly regarded as the father of the Indian Navy. My dear students, let us see with the next example, Intelligence Department. There was a well-organized and very efficient system of army intelligence and espionage. Bahirji Nayak was the chief of this branch. The accurate information that he obtained helped greatly in making the campaigns like the Surat campaign successful. Chhatrapati Shivaji's spies found out detailed information about the enemy camp. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj started no offensive unless he had gathered information from his spies. That is how he planned his campaign. My dear students, let us see with the next example guerrilla tactics. In the defense strategy of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, guerrilla tactics were especially important. Guerrilla tactics include sudden and unexpected attacks on the enemy at a strategic place and time. The guerrilla army attacks the enemy and without giving them time to recover reaches a safe destination. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was helped by the dense forests and hill forts in the Sahyadris and the support of his subjects in this guerrilla warfare. My dear students, do you know Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had a disciplined army. His soldiers treated women with respect. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj therefore came to be known as the protector of women. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had strictly warned his soldiers not to drink alcohol, not to trouble his subjects, and not to extort money from them. My dear students, do you know a few of the associates of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj were Kanhoji Jedhe, Veerbaji Pasalkar, Firangoji Narsala, Pratap Rao Gujar, Sindhoji Nimbalkar, and Siddhi Hilal. My dear students, let us begin with the hard words of this lesson. Number 1, management. Management. Number 2, essence. Essence. Number 3, bashan. Bashan. Number 4, Ajna Patra. Ajna Patra. Number 5, revenue. Revenue. My dear students, let us move with the next words, and they are number 6, ammunition. Ammunition. Number 7, fortifications. Fortifications. Number 8, dockyards. Dockyards. Number 9, nuisance. Nuisance. Number 10, territorial. Territorial. Let us see some more words. Number 11, domination. Domination. Number 12, espionage. Espionage. Number 13, destination. Destination. Number 14, guerrilla. Guerrilla. Number 15, canister. Canister. Now my dear students, let us begin some short questions related with this lesson. Can you tell these names? Let us start. The book which tells us about the importance of forts. Any guesses? Yes, right. The answer is Ajna Patra. Ajna Patra. Now, let us move with the next question. Another name for sea forts. I will repeat. Another name for sea forts. Any guesses? If you know the answer, very good. And if you guess correct, let us see the answer. And the answer is Janjira. Janjira. So my dear students, in this lesson what we have studied, how Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is managing the forts and navy together. How he is managing? Because he is having the management skills. And what do you mean by management skill? Working in a disciplined manner on a task or a work undertaken to achieve a definite goal. And in which categories he is skilled? Building forts, management of forts, guns and ammunition, the navy, and intelligence department, guerrilla tactics. So, my dear students, I hope this EVS II session of history, lesson number 17, is understood and clear to you. Thank you.